Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the video series History of English Literature. So this is the chapter 10 of this video series. In this video series previously I have discussed starting from the Anglo-Saxon period to the age of Pope. If you have not watched those videos, please go and check out the playlist History of English Literature. I have given the link of the playlist in the description box. So in this video, I will discuss the Age of Johnson or the Age of Sensibility. This age is also known as the Age of Transition. The duration of this age is 1745 to 1798. This age is known as Age of Transition because this age acts as the bridge or the transition between the neoclassical age and the age of Romanticism. So this age is known as Age of Transition. This was a period of profound changes in England society. People became wary of long continued artificiality of the age of Pope. They began to find something natural and spontaneous. So the writers of this age focused on the individuality in their writings. Now let's see the greatest man of this age, that is Samuel Johnson. First dictionary of English language was written by him. It was named A Dictionary of the English Language. It was published in 1755. Dr. Johnson took 7 years to complete it. One of his famous poems was London. It has 263 lines. It was written in the form of juvenile satire. He had connection with Edward Cave's The Gentleman's Magazine. For the periodical, he wrote imaginary parliament debates based on the facts which he obtained from others without attending the house by himself. His another famous poem was Vanity of Human Wishes. He wrote Preface to Shakespeare. It is a classic document of English literary criticism. He also wrote Lives of the Poets. It consists of short biographies and critical appraisals of 52 poets. His famous biography, Life of Johnson, was written by Boswell. Oliver Goldsmith, another important writer of this age. His first poem was The Traveller, another poem was The Deserted Village. He was most famous for his novel The Vicar of the Wakefield. He also wrote two comedies, those are The Good Natured Man and Sea Stoops to Conquer. And this Sea Stoops to Conquer was more famous than the first one. Thomas Gray. His famous poem is Elegy written in the country churchyard. This is a very beautiful poem. This is an example of the Graveyard school of poetry. These poems are obsessed with melancholy, concerned with human mortality, death, decay, etc. He wrote Pindari Force, including the poem The Progress of Poesy and the Bird. He also wrote Ode on the Death of a Favorite Cat, drowned in a tub of goldfishes. This was a mock elegy on the death of Horace Walpole's cat. William Cooper. His first work was Olney Hymns. He also wrote John Gilpin, a comic ballad. The Task was his longest poem. Now I will talk about the two poets who were the precursor of Romanticism. In their writing, we also find the romantic elements, and they paved the way for the romantic writers like Wordsworth Coleridge. Those two writers were Robert Burns and William Blake. First, let's see Robert Burns. He was a Scottish peasant with spontaneous power of genius. He brought the natural passion back to English poetry. His first published work of poetry was poems chiefly in the Scottish dialect. This is also known as the Kilmarnock volume. This included poems such as Scotch Drink, The Holy Fair, To a Mouse and To a Louse, etc. The next poet is William Blake. He is known as visionary poet. In his writing, we also find too many romantic elements. His first work was poetical sketches. His most famous work were Song of Innocence, published in 1789, and Songs of Experience, 1794. Rise of novel. From this age, novels become very popular. Now let's see the famous novelists of this age. Samuel Richardson. His famous novels are Pamela, Clarissa, Sir Charles Grandison, etc. Henry Fielding. He wrote Joseph Andrews, which was a response to Richardson's novel Pamela. Other novels of Henry Fielding were Tom Jones and Amelia. Tobias Smolett. He was the real creator of the English novel of the sea and the sailors. His famous work was Roderick Random. Another famous work was The Expedition of Humphrey Clinker. Lawrence Sterne. His most famous novel was The Life and Opinions of Tristram Shandy, also known as Tristram Shandy. It has 9 volumes. So these 4 novelists, Richardson, Henry Fielding, Tobias Smolett and Lawrence Sterne, known as the 4 wheels of English novels. This is a very important point, keep it in mind. And another novelist was Horace Walpole. He wrote Castle of Otranto. This was known as the first Gothic romance. So this was all about the age of Johnson or the age of transition. In the next video, I will discuss romantic period. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment and share with your friends, and please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get all the notifications about my video. Thank you.